Okay, so what are you wearing?
I am creating my own style. I love to stand out. I have to be different from the crowd.
Well, different is a good word. Some people like standing out, like my brother here.
It's just so fun. Here, I got you a hat too, so now you can be on the front lines of my fashion takeover. Yeah.
Today, we're talking about times when it's worth it to stand out, even if, like me, it's not really your thing.
We'll also learn about an amazing guy named Micah, and we'll stand out ourselves with a little dance competition.
Stay tuned for more Road Trip with Josh and Beka.
In a world where people ask questions, one question is the questioniest. It's the most interesting, most challenging, most questionful question that has ever been asked in the last 26 and a half minutes. It was asked by...
Zoe.
Right, Zoe, the mysterious asker of questions. She asks... Oh, wait, where is it?
It's right. It's time for GPS, or our giant problem to solve. This week, our problem comes from a letter from Zoe. The mysterious Zoe writes, I get nervous about being different from others. Sometimes my friends want to watch things I know I shouldn't and do things that are wrong. I want to do the right thing, but I'm afraid they will get mad at me. What should I do? Well, Zoe, that's a fantastic question. Do we do our best to fit in, or is it worth it to stand out?
Ow! I mean, ow. My hath trippeth on a giant pencil. It's really a great question, Zoe.
We'll talk about that and see you again in a minute.
Hello, my name is Phil. I am completely normal. I do not stand out in any way.
You know, even when you're being normal, you're amazingly dramatic.
I must find out the answer to Zoe's question. Should I stand out, or should I blend in and be completely normal?
You don't necessarily have to pick one or the other. Sometimes it's just fine to go with the flow. And other times, I think there are some things worth standing out for. Remember what Micah did?
Oh, Micah, the neighbor kid who used to ride his fake pony all the way to school and eat pickled carrots the whole way?
Not that Micah, but he did stand out a bit.
Do you mean Micah from the Bible, who wrote the book of Micah in the Bible?
Now you've got it. Micah was, you guessed it, a prophet, which means he delivered messages from God. Let's go to his story.
Oh, okay. I get to be Micah?
Okay.
Let's see here. God's message to the people. This whole country will be punish. Wait, what?
The prophet, Micah, didn't have great news. Two countries named Babylon and Assyria were coming to attack and destroy Israel.
But why? Oh, God says why. The leaders of Israel are stealing from poorer people. They cheat them out of money and steal their land. Wow.
Even the king was doing these things. Micah tried to talk to the people about it.
Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of bad stuff going on.
I'm the king now. Nope, I didn't see anything there, Micah. Seems fine to us.
Well, I think that's the problem. I mean, you've been stealing and cheating from the poorer people. And then when we try to ask you about it, you just...
Nah, we'd never do that.
You lie. See, what's the deal, huh?
Let's see here. Micah, here's everyone who's doing wrong things. The king, the people the king made leaders, and most of the other people too. Now, they knew what was going on and they weren't stopping it.
Wow, that's a lot. How many people are there?
Only a couple 100,000.
Okay. Well, I think that's a little too many to draw. Why don't we just skip to the other side and say who was following God and decided to do what was right?
I think it's just you, Micah. At least that's how Micah felt. Micah's choices made him stand out a lot. Check out what he wrote.
Act justly, show mercy, and you must be humble. Wow, that's good stuff, Micah, or me. To act justly means to be fair to others. To show mercy means forgiving others. And being humble means putting others first. Did Micah's book actually change people's minds?
Sadly, no. In fact, some people got angry with Micah and commanded him to stop telling them what God was saying.
So, was it even worth it for Micah? I mean, all of the bad stuff that Micah talked about actually happened and the people didn't change. Was it even worth it for Micah to stand out?
Well, it wasn't all bad news. God also reminded Micah that he had a plan. He let Micah know that Jesus was coming and he would change everything.
Wow, but that wasn't for another 600 years.
God also made a promise to protect the people who follow him.
Micah knew it was worth it to do what was right and to trust God, even if it meant feeling like he was standing out.
I think that's a great answer to our giant problem. Zoe, sometimes standing out is tough, but it's worth it to stand out for what's right.
I wonder how I can stand out for what's right. You think about that too, and then we'll be right back with a fun part of this week's road trip. Oh, Micah's story is amazing, and I am so ready to stand out.
I'm glad because it's time for Rush Hour! Our Rush Hour activity of the day has us standing out through the art of dance. We'll both get to try a few dances, some from a long time ago and some from today.
We will have a description of the dance read to us, and then we'll have to try our best to figure it out, and then we'll see how far off we are.
Here we go. All right, dance number 1, around the world. Swing. Arms out, dancers kick in front twice with their right foot, then pivot and while turning, kick out twice with their left foot.
While turning?
Okay, let's take this one piece at a time. Arms out.
I'm thinking
this way.
I think you have to pivot, maybe
Kick,
pivot,
kick. So you think you pivot on the one that's already
pivot
planted
on the one that's in
and
the
then
air.
switch?
Kick, pivot, kick. I don't know about the arms, where they go though. You're right.
Okay, let me kick. Oh, maybe it's just like this. Let's do it.
Do it together.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Pivots all the way around.
They said nothing about a backward step.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I already forgot.
Okay, dance number 2 is called crisscross. This is the hip hop move, so there's probably a lot of bouncing or something. Dancers cross their left leg in front of their right while bringing up their right arm to their chest. They push their arm left while moving their legs apart. Then they cross their right leg in front and move their left arm up and do the same motion.
Wait, it's gotta be like low and, like, oh, maybe it's like pressing your knees apart?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So, I don't know how to press your legs apart. Okay.
Chrissy and crossy. Chrissy, crossy.
Chrissy, crossy, Chrissy, crossy.
Oh. It's like doing a little jump in there.
I understand.
So.
Yeah, we're so hipster. This is called fresh.
Fresh.
Dancers begin with both arms up to their right. They snap, then swing their arms down and then up to their left while bringing their right foot in to touch their left. Then they snap their fingers and swing their arms back to the right while bringing their left foot in to touch their right. Then repeat. Then dancers cross their arms in front of them, then extend arms out to the sides while stepping right. They do this twice. Then they switch directions, crossing their arms, then extending them while stepping left. I think I get an idea of what the first one is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about the second one.
Do the snaps.
Something like this and then maybe like this? I don't know.
I'm thinking it's got like, there's like a pop in it or something.
Oh.
And then.
Woo, yeah.
And then there was something about
like crossing
arms
your
out
arms.
and the cross.
I think we got the first part pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
The other part I'm not really sure. Crossing, maybe it's like.
That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Oh, you were kind of right.
Okay.
Oh.
It's just tighter.
Yeah.
All right. Should we pick up the speed?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Nailed it.
Okay, dance number 4 is called the Susie Q. It's from the swing dance tradition.
Oh, it's ringing a bell.
Dancers extend their arms. They put their right foot on the heel across the left foot, keeping the toe in the air. They swivel their heel, moving their toe to the right and stepping with their left foot to the left. Repeat. To turn around, dancers swing left foot out wide and in front and reverse directions with the left foot in the front.
Okay, it's something like.
What? What on earth? So hard. That's so hard.
You twist. It's a lot about the twist.
The twist and the foot.
Twist and twist and twist.
What? Wow. Oh, all right. Start like this.
She's bow-legged.
Gotta start like that. It's with those wide. It's so wide.
It's like pointing the direction you're going. Not quite. Okay.
Whew, I am wiped out.
Well, we gotta catch our breath, so we'll see you in a minute with more Road Trip with Josh and Beka.
Checkpoint challenge time.
Today's road trip was super fun. We learned that Josh likes to stand out.
I do.
We saw how Micah stood up for what's right, and we learned a bunch of new dance moves. We like to give you checkpoint challenges to help you keep making the right choices every week. This week's challenge is to think ahead.
Think about a time coming up when you might feel pressured to do something you know you shouldn't. Maybe a friend would pressure you to make fun of someone or watch something that you know you shouldn't.
You might even be asked to play a game you know you shouldn't. In your mind, pause for a second. Now, make a plan of what you're going to do when you feel this way. It could be as easy as thinking,
When they say, let's play this game, I'll say, I'd rather not. Let's do something else.
planning to do the right thing gives you a much better chance of actually doing the right thing when you need to.
Now it's your turn to think ahead. We hope you'll take this checkpoint challenge with us, and we'll see you next week on another road trip with Josh and Beka.